One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the North Carolina Tarheels, taking on another team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Golden Bears will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So North Carolina's offense will get first crack at it today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's...
Oh, he's got some space. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 45. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So Cal's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Brown will throw it. Right on the money. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Hard running there. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. And the Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the middle. It's caught. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space. So if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Brown wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Golden Bears will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run play action. Looking for the goal line.
And you know, if you're the receiver there, you just want to know where the sticks are. Maybe extend your route a little bit more so that you know you get the first down after making the catch. 4th and short now. Let's see what they do.
The snap sets up to throw. They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Running free. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, UNC. Once he got some room, it was over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Here's a quick throw out to the left. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Brown will throw it. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. And a big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this.
There he goes! Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Tar Heels have pushed it inside the 20. The give to the back. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Golden Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
And that's a gift, right? Like, he was pretty dang open, and that drag route came open, and he had a chance to catch that, chew up some yards, but the defense will take it. And I tell you what, when you go over the middle, man, you got to have some courage. And I don't know if he felt some pressure and some bodies around him, but that was a clear drop.
Lets it fly. Got his man. At the 20, he's got space. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Got his man. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
And they cap off the drive with a the touchdown, throwing the football. On the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And now the ball is knocked free. Kicking team's got it.
And this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Brown wants to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyways, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They'll bring him down at the 14-yard line, and that return of the interception has this offense with spectacular field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on first down. Unleashes one. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. The give out of the gun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grab near the marker. It's Ship. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hood.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking for a gap. It's Hood. And the Tar Heels get enough for the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Lopez wants to fire. Skips away from pressure.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Quick strike through the air for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Handoff from the shotgun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Brown will throw it. He's got him. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Golden Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds his man. It's Morris. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's caught. It's shipped. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Lopez to pass. The sure hands. It's shipped. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Across the 25. He's got room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Makes the grab. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
Looking to fire. Intercepted to stop the threat. He's at the 50. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
What an interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down, too. This is a guy that I think can play offense for a lot of programs around the country, and he showed you his open field running there.
headed back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like last
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Brown wants to pass. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And the try is no good. Hoping that a field goal could give you a little bolt of energy, but instead you look up and the scoreboard still says you're down by 17. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time. And the Tar Heels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. They'll run it to the right. Got enough for the 1st. Touchdown, North Carolina! And the pummeling has started. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today.
Brown will throw it. Makes the catch.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Morris. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Gets it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He wants to throw it again. Lofts one high and deep. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Quickly complete. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Lopez wants to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ship. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, UNC! Fitted in the window for the score. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. It's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And he has had this offense clicking on all cylinders the entire game. The aerial attack has been precise. They put up big numbers. They put points on the board. It has just been superb. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. What a throw! Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Lopez to pass. Got room to work. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up.
And the ball is free on the pitch. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this one is perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Brown wants to pass. Under fire. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.